What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another 129 FUT draft challenge, where hopefully today we're going to have some better attempts at hitting the 129 compared to yesterday's drafts that we did. We didn't get too many of Team 4 Shapeshifters or Team 2 Women's Euro Path to Glory, and I'm recording this draft here on the same day, just about 4 hours after the first draft, and in that time I've had 4 people send me 129s, so they're there, they're available. I just need to get them. Guys, welcome to another 129 FUT draft challenge. Thank you very much for being here. As always, if you're enjoying the content and you wouldn't mind dropping a thumbs up, that would be very much appreciated, and feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. And let's see if we can see some drafts today where it's just a different iteration of players, and this Eriksson card is most certainly a different player. It's a pretty good card, to be fair, as well. Some really nice play styles. How tall is she for a centre-back? 5'8", not terrible. She does have left back as well. Roberto Carlos has left mid, and Myanmar has centre mid. So we've got some options. We've also got David Beckham that can play right mid, and we've got this Frimpong that can play right back. And Ginola can play left mid as well. And Gomez can play left back too. So we have got lots of utility with these players. We just don't have the rating. And that is the main thing. We get 96 Swan Son. We got really good chemistry here, guys, which is nice. We're moving steadily with the chemistry, and we can now do a little bit of this, that, and the other for a max chem 93 rated draft. This has got 127 written on it. At a push, and it really would be a push, but at a push we might get a 128 here, but it would require a serious number of 97 and 98 rated cards. Olisa, he can go in that right mid spot to upgrade the position there. We get 97 Stoichkov. He just goes in over Myanmar. There's no other upgrades to have. There is that 97 Stoichy in there. We get 94 Litmanen. Doesn't get into the team. And then 5 of the reserves. We get ourselves Chulis Joyce over like either player there. Not a 127 yet. I could see this being a 128, you know. I could see this being if we got, yeah, and there it is. Our first 98 today, hopefully not our last. Diego Armando Maradona. He can go any position on that front line, basically. We'll pop him at striker, which is great. That takes us to a 127 with 3 picks to go. This is what I'm saying, guys. Once you get like a 97 and a 98, it starts to add up quite quickly, because if you look at the draft now, we've got 3 96, a 95, and a 94 in the back line. We've got a 96, a 97, a 94, and a 92 in the midfield, and then a 98 and a 93 up front. Okay, the bench isn't like too great, which is why this is going to be nowhere near the 129. But it's not going to be far off the 127. I am going to take Gavi. Oh, am I? Have we got a left mid anywhere? No, it would have been nice to take Roberto Carlos out of the team. But I think instead we're going to have to take Thierry Henry out of the team, because he's the next in line in terms of like that low rating. Gavi can go up front. Could you imagine? Hold on. 3 picks ago, I was saying out loud, I reckon this has a chance of a 128. But in my head, I was thinking it's going to take a miracle. We since got 97 Stoichkov, 98 Maradona, and 97 Gavi. I'm now looking at this draft thinking, if we get 2 more players like that, maybe. There's Scott McTominay, 96. He goes in over Bex. It costs us 2 chemistry to have him in the team. That is really sad. That is really sad. We'll put Beckham back in then. And then last on this draft, could you imagine, guys? I tell you what, could you imagine, guys? This might be close. It's not there. I want to see what this draft is with the best in class in draft. Does it take us up to a 96 rating? It doesn't. But, guys, I tell you what. That is a phenomenal draft to start with. A huge, huge 128. Very nice indeed. Let's get into attempt number 2. If you want to use the best players in FC25, there's only one sure way to get them. U7buy.com gives some of the best prices around for you to buy Ultimate Team coins. It's fast, safe, and reliable, and if you use code NEP at checkout, you will get 8% off their prices, so check the link in the description. All right. No, not coins. Attempt number 2. Here we go again, guys. Let's go for the 4-3-3 attack. I don't feel like we used this formation last episode. Oh, it's not a great start. We'll pop a Kocher in there at cam. Loads of quality cams that always come off the bench. You know what's mad again? And like looking at this selection of players, it just really bothers me. We never see like team of the season Dembele, team of the season Rafinha, team of the season Mbappe, team of the season Lamine Yamal. They just don't show up. We do get here though Harder, which is really good because she has got cam. 97 rated player number 1. Much better. We got Hurtig or Ford. Now Hurtig's got multi positions, so we'll take her on that left wing spot. Oh, this is nice. We either go with Huth, great for Kem. He's also got cam and right wing, or Fabian Ruiz. I think Huth is the play here. Okay, this draft's kicking on nicely. Very nicely. Zaire Emery 96 goes in there. He's going to be a little bit tricky to get some chemistry on at the moment. Let's see what the defenders bring for us. We get 94 Lucy Bronze, a good starting point to link to Hurtig. Could do with one of the Premier League women's team of the season cards. But in terms of the actual starting 11, this is pretty nice. Anar Totir. We're going to take Destiny Udoggy, of course. This is pretty nice. This is pretty nice. It's a 94 rated draft off that starting 11. Can we get some of these 97s and 98s to A, boost that rating that little bit more, and B, boost that chemistry up? Some icons or whatever would be nice. Joao Cancelo 94 can actually go in at right back for now. I took Courtois over Donnarumma there as well, because on the off chance that we can get Donnarumma 96 rated card, it'll just be better for the chemistry. Holy moly, guys. This draft is kind of moving. Zaire Emery. Oh, she has cam. Kind of don't want to take him out of the team, JJ Okocha, because he's good for it. I actually think Joao Cancelo at left back. More Portuguese links, but not quite enough. This draft is huge again for the rating. They are starting to deliver EAR, guys, with these with this rating. As we then go and get 2 dead picks, but keeps us at a 94. We get 96 Chalobah. He gives us 3 chemistry. We can get even more chemistry with the right players in there, but it's obviously about the rating a little bit as well. We get Sentinel. He can go in at centre mid. Doesn't even give us a chem boost. We lose some chemistry off of Esteve. We can put Sentinel and Kurtz in centre back and centre mids, and it will upgrade the chemistry by 2. But it won't upgrade the rating whatsoever. In fact, it'll be a downgrade. Martin Ertegaard. Yeah, I could see us getting another 95 rated draft here, guys. But of course, that's not quite good enough, is it? Not what we're looking for. Do we have a right wing anywhere? Yeah, we've got a right wing over Joe Cole and then a cam by way of Sentinel or Erdegaard. We lost 7 chem there. We gained 7 chem back there. I think Lucy Bronze gives us 1 extra chemistry there because of the Chelsea link with Chalobah. 2 picks to go. Maybe another 95 rated draft here. Oh, delightful. Smith, Shaqiri, Vinny J, Stein. We're, of course, going to take Smith. He's actually going to go up into that left wing spot over Hurtig just to get some more chemistry in there for us. Now I'm thinking Sentinel might have to go in there. And her in there. And her in there. Okay. It is a 95 rated draft again, guys. And I've put a 91, and a 90, and a 92 into the starting 11. We're going to need, for the full chem, a Spanish manager. But we are about to get, like, not even effectively, well, we didn't get a Spanish manager, but we've effectively got back-to-back 128s. We've been struggling in general to get 128s recently. So the fact that we've hit, bar 1 chemistry, I'm sure we could have probably got there eventually anyway. But bar 1 chemistry point, 2 128s, fantastic. Let's go again. All right. The third attempt. Let's go one better, EA. Let's take the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. I really like this formation for some reason. We're starting with 96 Zidane. It feels like it's been an extremely long time since we started with a good captain. I don't even mean today, but like in days and days and days, it feels like it's a struggle to get a high-level captain. We've got Dalglish and Alvarez among those captains. 94 core as centre midfielder number 1, followed by 93 Foodie. That's our third icon, which is good for the chemistry overall. But honestly, this draft is not like those previous 2 drafts. Although I would have said the first draft that we had as well was not a great draft either. And that almost kicked on to a 96 rated. Now we've got James, who does have a 98, but Colwill as well in there, who can also go at left back. We've got Zidane. We've now got either Boscagli, Mbok, or Maldini. And of course, we're going to take Mbok because those French PSG links could come in very, very handy later on down the line in the draft. We'll take Teo Hernandez right there at left back. And then in goal, Tim Howard. That is somehow a 94 rated draft, in spite of the fact that we have got an 87, an 88, a 92, 2 93s, an 89, and a 94. Right, the goalkeeper did not deliver. It was a low 94 as well because it's already moved on. Right, do we want to take Jules Koundé? Potentially. French links are good again. We could put Colwell at left back. Do we want to take Buongiorno? Not really. Again, though, we can put him there and think at left back. I think Lewis Skelly is going to be the play, though, because he's got left back, CDM, and centre mid as an option. So we can rotate him into a fair few positions. And also now, instead of, other than Howard's, that back line is in a really strong spot. So we can really focus on the midfielders and attackers for the rest of it. Saying that, though, Lise Melu is out. Karchawi goes left back. Lewis Skelly goes into DM. That back line bar Howard is very good. We've got a 96, 2 94s, and a 93 in the midfield. We're looking at like one more top-tier midfielder and a couple of top-tier strikers, and we could be having ourselves an absolutely insane draft. And there is said top-tier midfielder. Iker Casillas, 97, will come on in over Foodie. And that is big. That is big. Can we get another beast of a player like that? Not on this pick. We get Fishlock, 83. Damn, man. Damn. Damn. It's all going down the pad, isn't it? This is 127. Letitia, 95. Just doesn't help at all. I mean, she helps the rating on the bench, to be fair, but we get Ford, 96. Could have taken the goalkeeper there for an upgrade on the keeper spot. I don't think it was the right choice, though. We get Heung-min Son, 90. 2 picks to go. I reckon we're going to hit another 95 rated draft here, guys. Unless we get, like, devastating luck here. Oh, my days. 96 Pedro Neto. More importantly, 98 Alexia Putellas. She gives us full chemistry and potentially sends us to yet another 95 rated draft. We're not a huge upgrade away from getting... There's Gavi 97 again. He can go in over core. Swap with Zizou. That is a 1-2-8. Again. The starting 11 is banging. Howard is a bit of an issue, but otherwise banging. The bench is what kind of lets this one down. These drafts are cooking today. Let's go and get into attempt number 4. All right. The 4th, guys. The 4th. Here we go. Is it the 4th attempt? I think it is. Let's go for the 4-4-2 flat. Start with Engels at left mid for our captain. We'll take Prince 94. Good that she showed up there because I really didn't want to take 93 Harry Kane. He's got so many better cards. I would have done, but I kind of didn't want to. Smolarek 92 goes up there, and that's more like it. 95 Diaby for that right mid. Give me 2 of those beast centre mids now. Yes, please. 96 McTominay. Do you know what? That's the second time we've seen him this draft video, but he's been extremely rare otherwise. Here again, we get 95 Grunen and 96 Enzo Fernandez. And those winners cards seem to be way, way, way more popping. See, again today. Udogi again. Enzo again. We've seen a fair few of the Arsenal and PSG players regularly as well. Look at that for a selection. That Maldini is almost worth taking just because he's 94 rated, multi-position, and a good icon. But no, we will take Upamecano more at right back. 95 Kasparij. He's got right mid as well. And I really like that card because if we now do get the Arsenal women, he'll give them full chemistry. Oh, Peter Crouch in goal. Guys, it's a 95 rated base draft yet again. I tell you what, man. Like, EA trying to give me... trying to give me the 129 here today. We get 89 Ter Stegen. It took us down to a 94 rated draft. We get 94 McKeown. I like her, you know. We lose 1 chemistry, but it's an upgrade. It's a big upgrade. That back line is now tidy. We need 1 more midfielder, 2 more attackers, and then just any absolute elite high-level players in general. Balde goes onto the bench. Bobby Charlton, 96. I'm actually going to put him in a centre-back over McKeown. It's a good upgrade, that is. It's a... Oh, hold on. If I put him... No. I was going to hopefully try and move the right back out and stuff, but I don't have enough switched positions for it. I don't want to take this Patry because she's got an 98, 97, 96, something like that card in the game right now. We get Charles de Ketelaere. We're still 94 rated here, guys. We get Mary Earps, 96. She can go at striker for us. It's a very, very, very much needed upgrade there. Now then, we need a left mid and a bench. And we could be cooking. That starting 11, once again, is actually just nice. It's in a really good spot. Okay, we've got Fox. Fox at right back. The right back at right mid. The right mid at striker over Prince. Are we still going to have the chemistry? We might be missing a little bit. We're already missing anyway on the 2 centre mids and Destiny Udogi. So maybe I just put Fox at left back. She'll get full chemistry. Alternatively, we take Johnson. He can either go at right mid, which will give Udogi full chemistry, and Enzo Fernandez will only be 1 link away, which will actually be a bit of a help. So I do think taking Johnson is going to be the play here. Over Prince, no chem lost or gained. Wow. Over Diaby, no chem lost or gained. So we'll pop him in there. It's a shame we just don't have that left mid at the moment. Well, not one that we we're interested in at the moment. It is a 94 rated draft still. We get Victor Boniface. We get Free Gang 96. It would be good for our chem, actually, Free Gang. Free Gang. That should already be the 95 rated. It is. Yeah, we gain one more there. But we're missing out on McTominay and Enzo Fernandez. And there is not a manager that can offer chemistry to bolster both of those players. And I don't have a sentiment unless put McKeown back into the team. Still doesn't actually impact us in a positive way. Interesting. Interesting. Right, last pick for this draft. Oh. Caicedo 95. We do get the left mid that I was asking for, but we're not going to be able to get any chemistry on her. We would lose more. It's another 95 rated draft, guys. We're not quite going to get the full chem. I wonder if we could. That's even more losers us chem. Even Diaby coming off losers us chem. Yeah, there's no obvious way to keep it the rating up and get the high chemistry. So our fourth consecutive 95 rated draft, guys. We are getting close. We are getting close. Right, the fifth attempt. Let's keep this going, guys. Let's do the 4-4-2 flat again. I liked that. It was good for us. Start with Voller up front. Can we kick on immediately? No, we cannot. We get 90 Ruud van Nistelrooy. Fortunately, strikers are super easy to change. I'm going to take Ribery over Podence just because I want the icon link there. And then we get David Beckham as well. So we've got our three icons, guys. They're not the best. We are not getting... Oh, I shouldn't have even taken Rabiot. He's got a team of the season as well. We're not getting the caliber of players that we've been getting the first four drafts today. And so for the first time, Mittelstadt, for the first time, I don't actually think we're going to get a 95 rated draft out of this one. Letitia goes in. I mean, we've got some good utility here. Centre back can play right back. Right back can play centre back and right mid. Right mid can play right back. Centre mid can play right mid. That Destiny, he's just so common right now, man. That's the third time or maybe even the fourth time that we've seen him this evening already. It's a 92 rated draft. It is pretty stinky, but it's got like the bones of something good, you know, the bones. We're going to need a huge centre-back. Get Murillo, who's got left-back and right-back. And, of course, the right-back's got centre-back, which means Murillo goes in, gives us good chem and good rating. That back line is now superb. We need a whole bunch more midfielders, a whole bunch more attackers, and then we're cooking. We're cooking. I am going to take Saucy Pedro, even though he doesn't fit into the team. Oh, what a selection. Baka, Riten. Isn't it funny that the left mid spot is kind of the only position that I don't need? Or like the least necessary. I'm like thinking, do we take Gravenberch here? Or Okocha? Okocha's got centre mid and left mid. Gravenberch gets great chemistry. Or even Kaka for striker. It goes against almost everything. But I'm going to take the 95 instead of the 96 because I just think it makes sense for the team. Actually, Frimpong can now come out of the team. This midfield is starting to look a lot nicer here. 92 Dybala. He goes in at the cost of one chem, but another nice little upgrade on the overall. We get 93 Nico Williams. And then the 5 reserve slots. Reinders 85. Probably should have not taken him because he's got the team of the season, but we are getting to that point where it doesn't really matter now. Ronaldinho can go left mid. And now I'm really happy that I didn't take Riten, actually. Because I think we wouldn't have the greatest chemistry with Riten into the team. And now we've got a 95 Ronaldinho there anyway, which is pretty cool. However, with that bench being that poor, we are not hitting a 95 rated draft this time around. We'll pop Evander in. That might take us to 94, but yeah, for a 95, we would literally need like Maradona 98 or just a 98 striker, right? And we didn't get it. We got Milos Kerkez for left back. He'll go onto the bench. It won't change everything. That front line is just terrible. A 90 and a 92 rated. Just don't cut it, do they? They just don't cut it. The back line's decent. The midfield's decent. We're missing the 97s and 98s, that draft. Let's get into the final attempt for today and see if we can crack this 129. All right, guys. The final attempt for today. We've got, yeah, a 4-3-3 flat. I could be all about that. We'll start with Kramer at striker. Come on, hook me up with the 98s. Okay, 94 Garincha is passable. At left wing, 96 Hurtig. Again, passable. You know, nothing crazy. Just a cheeky little 96. We're going to take Timber there. I'm yelling Timber because Gravenberch has got a very common team of the season that pops. We get Ko Seong-bum in at centre mid. Alongside, no one great. We'll put Williams in there. She gives that first link to Hurtig. This one's not cooking. This one's not cooking. Hey, even though it's not going to be massive, not going to be bad either, mind you. Even though it's not going to be massive, this has been like a collection of our best ever drafts all at once. Like, aside from one chem point a couple of times, we got 4 128s in a row. I don't even think we've got 4 128s at all before today, let alone in a row. So it's a really, really, really strong, strong set of drafts today. Our best drafts for sure. And so to end on a little bit of a lesser draft attempt with that brand new 98 Cantona there is kind of like, yeah, whatevs, right? Whatevs. Because we've had good fun today building these drafts. And that's what I want from the drafts. And I think that's what you guys want from the drafts, right? You just want drafts where it's like, look, it just needs to be fun. You know, it just needs to be fun. And today was fun. And so that is good. And we might ending up with a bit of a better draft here, actually. Masuaku can come out now. We need an upgrade for Yuri and Timber. I'm yelling Timber. We don't have one, mind you. We've got 4 picks to go. It's 92 rated. A 94 if we're lucky out of this one. Ooh. Hey, we actually have that upgrade for Timber there with Mittelstadt, but also we have a 97 Michael Owen there as well. We're going to have to take the centre-back option. It just makes sense. It takes us to a 9-3 for sure. Oh, yeah. Maybe we go to a 9-4. What have we got in this pick here? 93 Cafu. Doesn't actually get into the team, Cafu, but does get onto the bench. Takes us to a 94-8. Hey, this could end up being a 95 yet, you know. Hold on. Hold on. Do we want Rodrigo or Marmouche? We've already got 3 icons. Now, Hurtig doesn't need another icon because of Williams. Rodrigo's got right wing striker. Marmouche has got left wing striker. Who would get the chemistry? Marmouche because of the Premier League. We don't even have that many Premier League links, to be fair. I think we're going to go with Rodrigo because he's got the Brazilian link. I actually do think putting Rodrigo into the team will lose us 1 chemistry, maybe even 2. Just the 1, and it is just him, and we just need a La Liga manager to improve upon that. We could put Cafu in to get the guarantee. Oh, we wouldn't get a guaranteed chemistry because we need that link to Hurtig there. Damn. Damn. This might just actually be a 9-5. Right, Rafael Leao we want in there. I want to put Quinton Timber over Williams. Lose too much chemistry there. And we don't gain a rating anyway. Well, we've ended off with an absolute banger, guys. An absolute banger of a draft. It will be only a 127. But the drafting till 129, I think will happen middle of next week if we haven't hit it by then. Because these drafts have been cracked today. If you enjoyed that content, guys, feel free to drop a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you next time. I'm out. Peace.